Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here before you with a recipe which was on high demand after I gave a treat to my friends in the college. This is known as the Sabudana Kheer. So Sabudana, this is what we call in India Sabudana, but in English we can call it Tapioca Sago. Right, the pronunciation is Sago, that is it. So here I've taken half a cup of small sized sago and then a bigger size sago there, and half a cup, this is little more than half a cup. And now what are we going to do? We are going to wash it till all the water is out, and we'll soak it for almost 5 hours or so. So that after that, in an instant, in a jiffy, you will get rich, creamy sort of a kheer or pudding, and something that's very, very yummy. And for that, of course, I need one here around 250 ml of, cream. I have used here very conveniently Amul cream, and of course coconut milk, which you can also make at home, but I am again using it store bought coconut milk here. I'll also be using some amount of water. So before we actually start the recipe, I need to soak these two separately in water from the filter water, and then after 5 hours actually I can start cooking, and after that it will be done in around 7 to 10 minutes. So let's soak it and wait for 5 hours till we come back for the recipe. Now these have been soaking for the last 5 hours. You can see the size has doubled and they've become very, very soft there, the bigger ones. And this is another, the smaller ones. I'm talking about the sago there. I'll also need almost a cup of small bowl of sugar and some kishmish or raisin that has been soaking for some time, say 10 minutes, so they don't, it's very important that you soak the raisins so that everything goes fine and we do not have any curdling. First things first, we are now going to, I've already put a pan on the stove or the oven gas, and I'm just putting in some water, say half a liter of water. Yes, and then here I will put in my coconut milk, the whole coconut, the entire 200 ml of, I think it's 200 ml, yes, 200 ml of coconut milk. So, and then we'll stir it together nicely. So in this particular kheer, we are not using, or payasam, we are not using the regular milk. I'm doing the entire thing in coconut milk, and immediately we don't have to wait for it to boil. We are putting in the sabudana or the tapioca sago. Yes, and take just 4 or 5 minutes, in a way 7 minutes, and you're done with it. So just have to keep stirring, and because they've been soaking for some time, they will be very soft. So we need to keep on stirring, however, so that it doesn't stick onto the bottom. And once it gets its first boil, we will put in the cream as much as we need, as creamy as you want it to be, and of course and the sugar. So we'll just wait for it to boil for some time. We need to keep stirring and it'll get its first boil. So in just 2 or 3 minutes we have the first boil coming up, and you can see the pearls have come up. How beautiful it looks there. This is the time when you put in the sugar. I normally give the sugar according to you should give the sugar according to your taste. If you like it very, very sweet, you have to give a little more sugar. But I think sweet tastes best when it is sweet. Okay, so I am giving here almost 1 cup of a small bowl of sugar, and then we need to keep stirring till little it goes down a little and it becomes a little thick. So we keep stirring like this for another 4 or 5 minutes or so, and then it will be done. So this has been boiling on for 4-5 minutes. You can see the pearls are still there. This is what gives that unique taste to this particular pudding. So we put in the cream now. So the cream will give its beautiful flavor to the dish, and you see it's so easy. Okay, so I'll put in, I'm just putting in some cream because this is for a special group of friends of mine who are visiting, and I thought they should have that creamy sort of a the Sabudana payasam. But you may always vary the amount of cream that you use here. It depends on how creamy you want it to be, how rich you want it to be. But when we have guests at home, then we want it a creamier one. So I'm putting in the soaked raisins at the end. We always put the raisins soaked and at the end. Otherwise it will curdle the milk there. So here I would also like to put in a pinch of salt. Just a pinch of salt. That will contrast with the sweetness of the sugar. And actually it seems very liquidy, but actually it's done in a way. You just need to put in some strands of saffron or saffron, okay, and then switch it off. It might seem a little liquidy now, but the amazing fact is that the moment you put it in the refrigerator, it will become a little solid, and it'll this thing, you feel that it's in a way it's very liquidy. It will disappear, the liquidness will solidify, and we'll have that perfect Sabudana kheer with the pearls there, with the strands of saffron there, and the sweetness and the creaminess, everything put together. Now we'll just take it out in a bowl. So it's done. You've bowled it out, and then we'll put a few more strands of saffron, and then we're going to close it off and let it be there in the refrigerator overnight, or at least 1 or 2 hours. And after that, you'll see how beautifully you can slice and take it off. It'll be one of the yummiest of kheers that you've ever had. This is known as Sabudana payasam. So this recipe is for you all to try it out. And then if you like it, do give a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you.